Now, this is pretty damn abhorrent right here. Matter of fact, this is the lowest of the low. When it comes to people, not only you have to separate yourself from, but actually destroy. You know what I'm saying? Like rid of these viruses like this person did to his 19-year-old daughter, leaving the child outside during a damn hurricane, during Hurricane Irma. Crazy. And this is exactly what I was talking about when it comes to the black family structure. You know, being on life support since the 1960s. When you have a black family structure where it's a patriarchal system, the male is the head of the household, married to his wife with children, which is the code that I live by. Right? They say that black people have no code. We need to follow a code. Well, that's the first code that I abide by, is maintaining my black family structure. You know, been doing that for 14 years. So I've been on code for 14 years. But because of the fact that we don't have a black family structure and it's been on life support and will continue to do so, this is the type of abhorrent behavior. These are the end results that you get. You know, this father, or I would say sperm donor rather, this sperm donor left his child outside during the height of Hurricane Irma. This happened in Hamilton County, Florida. Jasper, Florida, to be exact. I think it's somewhere out, somewhere out in the country. I think it's like Central Florida, maybe Southwest Florida. I don't know exactly where it is, but it's somewhere in Florida, but it's a very small town. But anyway, I'm going to play this clip from the local news station out there and come back with my commentary. All right, here we go.
They were running down the road for because they had found the baby.
A toddler missing and on her own in the height of the hurricane. Her father is now in jail.
That story unfolding in Hamilton County today.
And a passerby may have saved that child's life. Tonight, 36-year-old Angelo Mitchell is facing child neglect charges. Christy Kopanis has details on how that toddler was discovered.
As Irma approached North Florida, everyone took shelter and hunkered down. But here in Jasper, one helpless child was left out in the cold wind and rain during the brunt of the storm.
Heartbroken.
I spoke to a local resident who said her grandson found the baby in the bushes behind the nightclub.
Damn.
They found the baby, him and his friend. They said they was passing the back way to Jane Lee's and they heard the baby crying.
Wow.
They said that the baby had scratches on her and the baby had almost turned blue.
Wow. Investigators say 36-year-old Angelo Mitchell left his 19-month-old daughter outside as Irma hit. The mother reported the baby missing late Sunday night from their home here on 11th Avenue and Martin Luther King Drive. Neighbors are shocked.
I would never feel that Tony would leave his child like that.
The baby was life-flighted to Shands Hospital in Gainesville. Investigators believe that Mitchell was drunk or on drugs while caring for his daughter. He remains in the Hamilton County Jail tonight. Reporting in Jasper, Christy Kopanis, WCTV Eyewitness News.
Yeah, that's the lowest of the low right there, right? I consider that dude a pedophile. All right, he's on the same level as a pedophile. Straight up. You know, I think the most dastardly, abhorrent thing you can do to any human being is be a pedophile, and I put this guy on the same level as a pedophile. Straight up. So put this guy in a death penalty. Get rid of this guy. He's the scum of the earth to me. That right there is just abhorrent to the lowest of the core. You saw the conditions that this sperm donor lived in. You know, impoverished conditions, low income areas. You know, not a lot of resources, and you live around crime, drugs, and violence. You know, the percentages say this is the kind of abhorrent behavior that can happen, and it did happen, unfortunately. So I hope that child makes it through. They didn't report on the condition of the child. I hope the child pulls through and makes it through, and lives a prosperous life as she gets older. But man, you know, that child really had no choice. It's a 19-month-old baby girl left out there stranded during Hurricane Irma. Whew. That's crazy, man. You know, during Hurricane Irma, my children, even though they have their own room, I have 3 boys, they all have their own separate individual room. You know, I live in a 6-bedroom house. And each night they slept with me in my bed with my wife. I had all 3 of my kids in my bedroom. I didn't want to leave them and they didn't want to leave me. You know, so during that height of urgency, they all slept in my bed. So I couldn't imagine them being in a separate room, let alone outside of my home. Regardless if this guy was supposedly on drugs or not. Listen, bro. I don't care what he was on. Get this man out of here. He's a scum of the earth and deserves to be destroyed. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You know, he's the lowest of the lowest. The lowest common denominator you can think of is a pedophile, and I put him on that same scale. Pedophiles are worse than murderers because a pedophile can change the condition mentally and physically of a person once they get older. You've broken that person for life. They'll never be the same. You know, you steal their adolescence during that time, and you forever change them. That's worse than a murderer for me. And I put this guy in the same, the same category as a pedophile. He's changed that child, the 19-month-old child, forever, physically and mentally. So, you know, it is what it is, man. I just hope that child makes it through. I really do. All right, family. So those are my quick thoughts on the story. I'll leave the link in the description so you guys can check it out. All right, family. Until next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. the Black Separatist. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, click on the description. All my social media stuff is in the description. I got my email. I got a P.O Box. I'm on Twitter and Instagram. I'm on Black Spot. Check me out. All right. All of my social media stuff is in the description. All right, family. Until next time, Chauncey, a.k.a. the Black Separatist, signing out. Peace.